Well, Illinois lawmakers and advocacy groups who crafted the Pretrial Fairness Act are furious with President Donald Trump. He signed an executive order to end cashless bail policies nationwide. WAND's Mike Militich details how both sides of the argument are once again putting Illinois in the national spotlight.
Illinois Democrats say the Pretrial Fairness Act was a historic policy for the state and the country. Sponsors note that the law moved Illinois from using a system based off of how much money someone has in their pocket to one that's based off of risk. They stressed that this was a fundamental shift towards safety.
People like Donald Trump and his friends kept talking about what we were doing was going to cause a massive spike in violence, that it was going to drive up crime. And the fact of the matter is, not only here in Chicago, but throughout the state and throughout this country, we've seen a historic drop in violence.
More than 250,000 people were incarcerated in Illinois jails every year before the Pretrial Fairness Act. Advocates say 90% of those people were legally innocent awaiting trial, and the vast majority of them were only behind bars because they couldn't afford to pay bail. But many Republicans are happy to see President Trump crack down on the cashless bail system.
It's taken the discretion away from our judges. It has turned our criminal justice system into a revolving door. It has coddled criminals, and it has really left victims with no peace and really no sense of justice.
Yet advocates say that is far from the truth, as groups supporting survivors played a critical role in drafting and implementing this law. The network advocating against domestic violence says the president should not interfere in state law and instead fund resources for survivors.
We know that a return to cash bail will endanger the lives of survivors, will take money out of communities, will put survivors at risk of losing their homes and losing their children. And we know it's not the way that public policy should be decided.
Reporting in Springfield, Mike Militich, WAND News.
Representative Patrick Sheehan hopes the president's executive order will encourage bipartisan discussions about the criminal justice system when lawmakers return to Springfield.